Hey, golfers, Tom Gillis here. Tom Gillis Golf Instruction YouTube channel, amongst others. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that stuff, so we can grow the channel and reach more people. We got great content coming out, so stick around. You're going to love it. Here we have an old video. This is probably from the 90s, maybe late 80s, of Mac O'Grady giving Seve Ballesteros a golf lesson. It's pretty good stuff. Okay, and what he's teaching him here is he predates the stack and tilt motion, the golf machine thing, and you know the one plane Jim Hardy stuff and all that. But what you want to notice here with Mr. Ballesteros, who hit the driver all over the map, but was a great iron player, his right hip and his right leg, what they do when they go back. So when they're going to turn back. It's hard to see it, but there's going to be a gap there. Okay, because Mac is standing right behind him. You'll see it in another video here in a second. But his right leg his center is turning and staying forward. His weight is staying forward. There's a gap right in here, okay, where this started. So his leg goes up against the blue line, and it turns away from it behind him. So Mac wants him to clear his hips so his hands can turn back around quickly too. It's more of a flatter around swing with the irons, with that weight staying forward. You can see his weight, how he's staying forward. Let's see what his head does here. Oops, sorry about that. Got all these buttons to press. There we go. Let's look what his noggin does in the backswing. Oop, he moved. Figures right. Boom. Behind the ball. But see, there's the gap I was talking about earlier. There's the gap right here. Now coming down, we're getting back to the noggin. Boom, he's feeling that coming around. And now he's going to go back in there and wants his hip to turn right behind him. See that? There's that gap. You can see it. Excellent there. Real nice. And then boom, he's got a little slide coming down. But that back in the day, that was like the reverse C, they called it. Where they were, obviously that's a reverse C. A C goes the other way. And I know he's, boom, look at that. Right? Watch this motion. Boom, right up to a nice balanced finish. Perfect. But so those struggling with their backswing, you do want those hips to turn around. So your tailbone, it turns kind of that way, you know, around. That's why there's a gap there. And that gap stays there. That weight is on that front leg. It's like he slides forward. His left leg bends a smidge, right up to a nice balanced finish, okay? Setup looks comfortable, everything looks good there, but a lot of people are trying to go this way with their hip and get off the ball, you know, instead of turning like that. Boom, right up to a nice balanced finish. Good stuff. I mean, this is old school, but again, it holds up today, you know, where you want that trail leg on an angle in the backswing. See how it's on an angle? And then look at that little bit lag. He's hitting down on it. Nice, nice, nice. Now let's try this. Go back to there. Let's try the old skeleton look. Let's see if it holds up for us. Now let's see what happens. You can kind of see his right shoulder's down, right shoulder's down, right hip is down, obviously right elbow, everything is down to the right. And let's see what's happening with the skeleton here. And that's what I wanted to show you, that lead arm bent a little bit. Ready? See how it's bent? Everybody's trying to straighten that left arm and keep it locked. I don't like that. If it bends a little bit, that's okay. As long as you make a good shoulder turn, and which he's doing. He's making a huge shoulder turn, okay? Huge shoulder turn. That's why his arm, it's okay if it bends a smidge. A smidge. Westwood does it, Hovland does it, Fitzpatrick does it, Spieth does it, amongst others. So don't get too caught up in that. Now coming down, let's go back. Good, staying behind it. See that side bend with that tilt, with that yellow dot line here, with that side bend right here. See that? Side bend, which we love. Again, head stays down longer than most. Right up to a nice balanced finish. You know, it's pretty good stuff, guys. You know, this is just a quick synopsis of it. But awesome setup. Grip looks perfect. Little forward press. Ball's slightly forward of center. But what I want you to notice mostly was the hips, okay? That gap in those hips right there, where that's gonna widen that gap, right? Boom, right there. Left arm bends a smidge. Nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? And just from the back, the side view a little bit, just look at the setup position, arms hanging straight down. It's got a little rounded shoulders, but nothing too crazy. It's pretty straight and all that. But what I want you to notice in the backswing, where the arm and the shoulders, see how that's coming in? It's coming in this way. Not necessarily up, but in. And the same thing, the hips turn, and see the hands are coming in. And you're going to notice the lead arm will be parallel to his shoulders. Right there. Boom. Pretty much right on plane. From there, you just got to unwind coming down. His elbow's right there. It's not crazy. Away from him, it's connected. Like we like to use that towel across the chest drill to keep you connected. And then from there, well, let's go back to the hips, obviously. His hips are turned pretty good. And then he's just going to unwind coming down. He's going to unwind lower body first. The arms are going to drop right into the slot. Hitting from the inside is the slot, you know. Just taking a peek at it. But look at the elbows, pretty much lined up. Perfect. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then he's going to come down, hopefully here. Boom. Excellent position there. But that's a good spot. Look at, you know, for you guys at home, go in the mirror and face the mirror like that and just see if your arm lines up with your shoulders here. See if it lines up. You don't want it way up there or your hands way up too high. Then you have to reconnect it somehow. You know what I mean? And just down and around, you know. Just amazing balanced golf swing. Absolutely love it. All right, friends. This is the end. Tom Gillis here, PGA Pro, Tom Gillis Golf Instructions, a YouTube channel, Facebook, X, we're everywhere. Like, subscribe, follow. We have more great stuff coming out soon. But like I said, this was just a quick synopsis of an old swing that holds up today. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.